Okay, good morning, everyone. Um, Good morning. Only I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Makaria Izwe, and I'll be taking you on the English language. And today we're going to be treating a topic, and it's oral English. I guess we're familiar with it, okay? And yeah, and oral English is the spoken aspect of English language, and we have other forms of it, and we have the pronunciation, we have the reading, we have the intonation. Okay, so understanding oral English actually helps you to communicate better. So today we are going to be focusing on pronunciation, and pronunciation simply means the way in which a word is spoken. So the way in which a word is spoken is called pronunciation. And we're going to be going into voice and consonant sound. I believe I can be heard, and I believe, because I always love feedback from my students. Okay, so I like to get a response. Okay, so far, yeah. So can anyone say anything? Just say something. I want to know that we're following. Okay, so can you hear me? Can you all hear
Yes,
me?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Very fast. Am I very fast?
No, no, no.
Okay, so you all understood what I said, the definition of oral English, right? Did you hear me?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Okay, so I said oral English is the spoken aspect of English language, and I also said we and it includes the way you pronounce words, like your pronunciation, yeah, and it includes your pronunciation. It also includes your intonation, all right, and the rhythm and the stress on a word. So all of this encompasses in oral English. So we're going to be focusing on pronunciation. And I said pronunciation is the way in which a word is spoken. And I said further, we're going to the voice and consonant sound. Can someone tell me what the no, like just tell me what you know. What can you say a voice sound is? What can you say a consonant sound is? So briefly, the mic will be unmuted, and I would like someone to say something. Just say what you know. I believe we're familiar with this word and this term. So someone talking already. I told you all that I don't feedback. So I want to know that we're following. Okay. Is anyone saying anything? Okay, so I'll just go ahead. So I'm going to explain what a voice sound is. I'm going to explain it in a very clear term where you're able to understand, what it really is. So a voice sound is a sound we make when we speak, and it comes from our mouth being open and our vocal cords vibrating. Okay, so I love practical sections. So let's put our hands on our throat. So we're going to be pronouncing the voice sound. So we're familiar with the A-E-I-O-U. So just put your hands there, and just wherever you are, just put your hands and then pronounce A. Can you feel the vibration? Pronounce E. Can you feel it? Pronounce I. Pronounce O. Then pronounce U. Can you feel the pronunciation? Okay, so when you say vowel sound, your mouth is open and the air flows freely. So your mouth is open and um the air flows freely. All right. So I'm going to be talking about the importance of vowel sound before I go into the consonant sound. So the importance of consonant sound, it gives better clarity. So it's important to sound um, to be clear when you're communicating with someone. So when we know when we know the right form of pronunciation, either in vowel sound or consonant sound, we are able to communicate clearly and further we are understood. Okay, and it also help influencing and with it also help with we mastering how we contribute to the sound. There's some people that okay, let me write this word down. I think we're very familiar with this word. We're very, very, very familiar with this word. So let me write this down. Can we see it on the board?
Yes, ma'am.
Can we see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what is it? Who can pronounce this?
Vegetable.
What did you say?
Vegetable.
Vegetable, right?
Vegetable.
What? Vegetable, right? Sorry, what's your name?
Vegetable.
Okay, so the person talking, what's your name, please?
Fimilayo.
Fimilayo.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay. So this is what I was talking about. This is what I'm talking about. So when you when you're communicating to people, of course, there are people that can easily understand this. But when you're talking to let's say someone who's not from this country, who's not from Nigeria, and you're trying to communicate to the person with this word, with the pronunciation you just used now, the person could get confused. Yeah, when I did TOEFL test of English and foreign language, when I did TOEFL, okay, I had to realize that, oh, so the way we pronounce words differs. And if you pronounce a word wrongly, the person has to like strain their ears to want to hear. So when I was when I was giving this test, I had to pay. If you don't pay attention to their pronunciation, if you don't pay attention to the way they pronounce words, okay, you won't understand what they are saying. You understand what they are saying. Yes, you understand. It's just, when someone is speaking, let's say you're from Yoruba and someone else was from Igbo. So it's just going to, when the person is speaking Igbo, you're from Yoruba, you won't be able to understand the person. But the person is just giving out sounds. Okay, sound. The person is just giving out sound. All right. So that is why all of these terms are important. All of these things are important for us to know. Okay, it gives clarity. Okay, and it also gives fluency. You're able to master the sound very well. Yes, you're able to master it very well. Okay, so we also have okay, then for the consonant sound, let me go back to this. Let me give a correction on this pronunciation. So this is called veg table. This is it. This is called veg table. So this is J, veg table. So can we see that on the board?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, so knowing the voice sound also it aids in better understanding of spoken language. You're able to comprehend properly. So when someone speaks, you get to know that person actually. So it gives listening comprehension. You're able to understand clearly what the person means. All right. And like I said, when someone asks you what's the voice sound, you just tell them that these are sounds. This is a very clear term definition. So these are sound when you pronounce it, you know, you have a vibration here. Okay, you have a vibration here. Okay, but I'm going to give us we can take note. I'm just giving you the explanation. So a voice sound is a sound produced when the airflow from the lungs is not significantly obstructed by the articulatory organs like the tongue, lips, and teeth. So there's no obstruction, it flows. A, O, U, it flows. Why consonant sound is the other way. The sounds are restricted. The sounds are obstructed. For instance, you want to pronounce the word, and someone pronounce this word for me using the definition I just gave about consonant sound. And someone pronounce this for me. DOG. Timilayo, right? Timilayo, please, can you pronounce that word for me? Pronounce this for me. Can Timilayo hear me? Timilayo. So can you pronounce this?
Dog.
Dog. Okay, you pronounce it as dog. Your tongue will sit downward, there's an airflow. So if you want to pronounce dog, it's actually dog. Dog. Like your tongue has to get to the top of your mouth. So put your tongue like, take your tongue like, how do I put it now? Like you want to lick soup. So like, when you want to lick soup, you have to fold your tongue a little bit. So take it up and pronounce it. So dog, pronounce it.
Dog.
Yeah, you're getting it. So, you won't get it at once. So you have to keep practicing. You have to keep listening to videos and podcasts. Yes, you have to listen to see watch videos that will aid in that will give you a proper like practice on the words, pronunciation of those words, and you get familiar with it. So that's it. So you get familiar with these words. And I said the consonant sound is the opposite. Like it's more like, oh, the sounds are restricted. The sounds are restricted. So let's say you want to pronounce the word bat. So B, B, C, C. So it's not the sound is not coming out like you're pronouncing A, B, A, O. The sound is coming out. It's it's coming out freely. There's an airflow, free airflow. But the consonant sound, but the consonant sound, the sounds are restricted. Okay. And okay. Okay.
I have a question.
Please go ahead.
Ma, the word LOVE, some people pronounce it as love. Is it love or love?
The word what?
LOVE. Is it love or love?
No, it's not love. It's love. It's love. It's not love. You can't pronounce it. I think this love is the way Ghanaians, I think they have that intonation. So an intonation has to do with the rise and fall of someone's pitch. Okay, so this is not called love. No, it's love. Pronounce it as love, 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 love. It's not
Sorry,
love.
ma.
What did you say?
What about when you have like this above? And some people not take, like some people say it's not above, it's like above, but I don't know how to pronounce it. They have this their own pronunciation. This thing is
Okay, that's what you're talking about now. Is in stress. You know when to stress a particular word. Above has two syllables. So we're entering into another topic. Okay. So it's actually a gradual process. Okay. So once you're able to understand the stress, first off, you understand the stress and how many syllabic word is here. We have two. Then the stress is here. So that's how you're able to pronounce the word. Okay. That's how you're able to pronounce the word. So when we get there, you understand this better. Okay. So
okay, ma.
what did you say? Okay.
Said okay, ma.
All right. All right. So you're going to, the thing is, once you practice, once you give yourself, once you keep practicing with the words, you'll be better with it. That's it. Once you keep practicing, you're not just going to get it all at once. So, but you can get it all at once when you keep practicing. So you keep practicing, you keep listening to, watching videos that would enhance your knowledge on this, okay? Because that's what I did. It was I thought we I thought okay, I was good until I enrolled into her and I was trying to listen to what they were saying. And they're so fast with their speech, like they are very, very fast. But I had to I'm just taking it one at a time with you all. I'm not being fast. Because when you listen to them, when you see all those movies that they talk like that, you you discover that, oh, if you don't pay attention, if you don't pay attention to what they are saying, to the words they are saying, you're just looking at their faces, like you're not understanding them. That's why most of us who choose to watch Korean movie, please, those of us that used to watch Korean movie, please, you need to balance it up, okay? Please balance it up. Okay, so yeah, types of voice sounds and examples. Because let's quickly go to the types of voice sound and examples. Okay. Okay, so we have A in cat. So number one, we have A in cat. So this is short, and cake. This is long. Okay, and we have bag. It's short, and we have C. C and long. C and C. E. C in short and by in long. One, we have O and what is short, and we have home. Home. So this one syllable. This one syllable. It has one syllable. But we'll get there. I think we'll stop here. So this is it. We have this is a short voice sound. So this we have two types of voice sound. Okay. The short and the long voice sound. So we have a short and a long voice sound. And quickly, so for the short voice sound, the sounds are, for the long voice sounds rather, the sounds are pronounced for a longer duration and often sound like the name of the vowel itself. So the long voice sound, it is pronounced for a longer duration, okay? And it often sounds like the name of the vowel itself. For instance, we have A, K, okay? It sounds like the vowel itself. So it sounds, so let's get the difference. Let's pay attention, you get it clearly. So that's it. So you get it clearly. So A, K, K, A, K, okay? And why the short voice sound, they are shorter and they do not sound like the name of the vowel. So they are shorter, okay? They are shorter and they do not sound like the name of the vowel sound. They do not sound like it. Okay, an example is we have cat. Ah, this is A. So this it doesn't sound like the vowel sound. It doesn't sound like it. Okay, cat. It doesn't sound like it. All right. Okay. Yeah, so the next, again, these are the examples. I've taken the examples so that I can write. Okay. So right about now, we're going to be, did I give you guys example on consonant sound and consonant sound? I didn't give you guys, right? Oh. Who can tell me the examples? Who can tell me the, so the example is simple. When you remove A-E-R-O, like A-E-I-O-U, the moment once you remove it from the alphabet, the remaining of it is a consonant sound. Okay, so you can write as many consonant sound you want to write in your book. Okay, so but I have a few here, so I have a few here examples of a consonant sound. You know, there's something about speaking well, something about communicating rightly. You know, some persons are like, some persons want to probably tease you. They want to make you like you're not in the US or you're not in the UK. This is Nigeria, and this is probably if you're in Lagos or whatever part of the state you are. They're like, you're in this state, so please just try to give us a slack, you know. But don't always, be confident about the way, be confident about speaking rightly. Yes, be confident about speaking rightly. Let them know you that, let them know you for speaking rightly. There's this aura, there's this um there's this ambience it brings when you speak rightly, when your speech is clear enough, when you talk rightly. Yes, you command you command, there's this aura you command around you. People just want to hear you talk. People want to listen to you. Yeah, because of you talk rightly, you talk well, and your gestures are nice. So do not play on it. Do not play on speaking rightly, on pronouncing your words rightly. Do not play on it. Have the right. I've seen someone who had a very like and guess what? You can always learn. You can unlearn, yes. You can unlearn, you can relearn, you can be better, you can improve. Yes, you can. You know, there's something I always tell myself. There's something I always tell myself, all right, that I always tell myself, I'm smart, I'm intelligent, and I think you should be saying it with me. I tell myself I'm smart, I'm intelligent, I have an extraordinary amplitude of comprehension. You know why I say all of these things? Because I always want to be the best. I always want to be outstanding. We're preparing for our exams, right? So I always want to be outstanding. I always want to understand. So that's why when I'm teaching, I always make sure that the students they have an understanding. There's an in-depth knowledge of what they are being taught. So when they wake them up, when I ask, okay, what's a voice sound? You just tell me. Even if you understand the explanation, you'll be able to write down, you're able to write it down in your own terms. You'll be able to write it down, you'll be able to understand it. When you see a question, you'll be able to know, okay, this is the short vowel sound, this is a long vowel sound, okay? Because I already told us that, oh, the long vowel sound always, the long vowel sound tend to sound like the vowel itself. So it tends to sound like the vowel itself, okay? So it's important for you to note all of this. So right about now, we are going to question and answer segment. So number one says, okay, choose the option which has say okay, so answer question number one says, choose the option which has the same vowel sound as C. C. So first off, is this a long vowel sound or a short vowel sound?
A long vowel sound.
Long
Long
vowel
sound.
Your name, the first one is a long vowel sound. Please, what's your name? I know T. I want to please.
So Emma, what's in option D?
Okay, the question is choose the option which has the same vowel sound as C. So I'm asking is vowel sound is C a vowel sound? Okay, so we have this bait, breathe, breathe, feel. So which do you think is the correct answer?
C.
What do you say?
Option C.
Option C,
Option.
breathe.
Okay, what's your name, please? What's your name? What's your name? So the second one says, choose the option which has the same voice sound as higher. Higher. And we have layer, we have male, we have higher, we have sower. So which do you think is the correct answer? If you know the answer, you can unmute the mic will be unmuted, then you can answer the question. So which do you think is the correct answer?
Option E.
Option what? Option what? What did you say? Don't say anything. What did you say?
Option E.
Option, you say option D.
A.
A.
Huh? A.
A. Option.
Oh. Oh. I said something. Okay. It's wrong because layer, higher. It's a long voice sound.
I think the answer is C.
Higher. Good. The answer is C. So we have layer, male. It's a short voice sound. Layer, male, the short voice sound. Okay. So the third one is choose the option which has the same voice sound as eyes. Eyes. What's the answer? We have hey.
Option D.
D. Light.
Right.
Yes. Like C.
Yes.
Option C, keys.
You want to choose
Kid.
D? Choose flight.
Flight.
It's different. Okay. So the next one, choose the option which has a voice sound as soap. So
The answer is D.
just hold on. Let me give us a clue. So it's a long voice sound. Okay, so soap, it's a long voice sound. So so what do you think the answer is? We have
D.
we have flour, we have green, we have D, right?
D.
Good. Yes, good. Because O's and soap, it has the same intonation. Let's look out for the intonation. Okay. Then the fifth one says, choose the option which has the same voice sound as mild. 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 So we have, yes, we have field, we have chai, we have cute, we have milk. Once you're able to have, I said something about pronunciation. Okay. The way a word is spoken. Need. So if the word, you have issues with the answers. So that's why I said we should practice on learning the voice and consonant sound. We should have it at our fingertip. We should know it by heart. Okay. So the answer is what? What's the answer?
B.
Yes, correct.
A.
What? If we don't answer my questions, what's your name? Okay. So the next option says, choose the option which has the same voice sound as wealth.
Now, please, what's the answer for mild?
Correct. It's shy.
Okay.
Shy. You're correct. So what's your name?
Grace.
Grace. Okay, thank you. So the next question is choose the option which has the same voice sound as well. So wealth, let me give us a clue. Wealth is a short vowel sound. So wealth. So you won't pronounce it as wealth. No. So
Option
what's the
D.
answer?
The answer is D.
Correct.
Option D.
Yes. Good. So question number 7 says, choose the option which has the same sound as the underline in new. Like the new. You know, K is silent. K is silent. So you don't pronounce that new. You won't have to pronounce as new. It is new. So K is silent. So
The answer is C.
new. Listen. Oh my God.
Option
Pronounce the
A.
word and listen.
D.
No.
The answer
Q.
is C.
Option B.
P. Yes, good.
The answer is
Because Q is short vowel sound. Okay. So number 8, choose the option which has the same voice sound as paint. As paint. The AI. You know, listen. Look at me. Look at what I write on the board now. So we're choosing the option that matches with this. So
Option B.
Option B.
okay, option B, correct. Okay, then number 9, choose the option which has the same as, okay, we're done with number 9. So number 10, choose the option which has the same sound as volley. So
Option
volley is E, not all of the volley, but this is what we're looking at. Lee.
option A.
Option C.
So
Option
Option
A.
Is option
Option A.
yes, option A is the correct one. Option A is the correct one. Okay, so finally we have come to the end of this class. Yes, and I want to thank you all for giving your attention, and it is great. So thank you so much.
Thank you.